Abison will be Aquaban Fambra to Kidneys and Blossom. Abison will be BB Bessie, hey, BB Bessie, Anna. Mano can say, we be NDC, we be NPP fa. Abison and seminar doors, so even says Alan and in the moon, even says Cheddar and baby, Abison and seminar doors. We and I mean, I come at Baba Somo, Messrs. Souvenir Robert Jibre, near Boconia Quaco the results in the easy equal so far. Yanko, inquity results in the city is equal, near who be.
Yes. Catherine Afeku,
yes.
Elusu ne seats.
Catherine Afeku,
Elusu ne
fantastic.
That's right.
Yes.
Went to me, Mekuduka so.
No, Takwa is green as it starts now. Takwa is green.
Wate ato. And a Bonzoke. Elembele. A team oko honorable Asante.
I said Bonzoke,
Henry, Mario.
General, I confirm now some notable names. Elusu almost sit as now. Offensive North.
Aqua NDC.
Offensive North Aqua NDC.
That's right.
Yes, as we speak. And
Makacho Ashanti region. NDC will be between 1 and 6 seats.
Yes. And after your minority leader.
Afenyo Markins?
Yeah, I said minority leader.
Who Afenyo Markins?
Yes. Also is in the comfortable lead. Now, another place, shocking one. Second day. Andrew Ejapa Kofi Mesa.
Why they?
We're losing the seats. To the NDC, Blay Nyameke Ama.
Or a lawyer?
Yes. Blay Nyameke Ama. In fact, it has been blue throughout. But no, I said here, Ako Green. The NDC was second day. Gomwa West, in fact,
Goma West NDC.
Yes, Richard Jan Mesa. After this, okay.
I'll be also looking at the presidential, and don't forget that Ahafo. Na a part of Brong Ahafo.
Yes.
Na Ahafo Nankasa in generally no a MPP stronghold. So far no a 836 polling stations and a 836 polling stations. So far 258. Ena Aba 258 Ena Abedru out of over 258 polling stations from Ahafuna. It represents 30.9% of our polling stations are Aba. As it stands now, Jomahama is having 35,513 and Dr. Mahmoud Babia is having 30,002 votes. We'll call Ashanti Regional. As it stands now, Ashanti region so the stronghold of the New Patriotic Party. Ashanti region was 7,100 polling stations. So far, 1,518 and Ababedru representing 21.4% of the total votes. John Dramani Mahama enya 125,783 from Ashanti region, and then Dr. Mamadou Bawumia enya 271,043 votes. Bono and so a MPP stronghold. We are using the 2020 elections. So Bono a MPP stronghold. Now Bono 1,574 votes. Now so far 397 Enaba. 397 now Abano. John Dramani Mahama is leading with 50,030 votes. And then Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is 41,468. We'll call a Bono Easter. Bono East a NDC stronghold over a 2020 general elections no at the Asha. And so 1,534 polling stations. Out of that, 337 and Abba Abedru. John Dramani Mahama is also leading Bono East with 47,651 votes, and then Dr. Mamadou Bawumia is 28,533. Central region has always been a swing area. The Central region, this year elections, Central region, there were 3,638 polling stations. Out of the 3,638 polling stations, 778 and Abedru. John Dramani Mahama is leading Central region with 118,089 votes, with Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia having 73,854. Eastern region is predominantly the stronghold of the New Patriotic Party. Eastern region, 4,138 polling stations. Out of the 4,138 polling stations, 891 na Aba, representing 21.5%. Out of that, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia is leading with 107,144, and John Dramani Mahama is also trailing him with 96,816. Now, Greater Accra region is a swing area. Now, Greater Accra, there were 34 constituencies, and at this year elections, Greater Accra, 7,914 polling stations. Now, out of the 7,914 polling stations, 1,402 abedru, 102 na 1,402 na abedru. John Dramani Mahama is leading Greater Accra with 212,448, and then Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia is 111,940. We figure Greater Accra now about Northeast. Northeast is also a swing state. Northeast, there were 6 constituencies. Northeast, there were 6 constituencies. Now, we have 750 polling stations. 750 polling stations, 59 out of the 750 and about representing 7.9%. Out of that, John Dramani Mahama, it was 6,064, and then Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, it was 7,388. We feel Northeast. Now, what about Northern region? Northern region, it was 18 parliamentary seats, constituencies, and I feel we have 2,464 polling stations. Now, 2,464 polling stations, 133 and Aba Abedru. Now, 133 na Aba Abedru representing 5.4%. John Dramani Mahama is leading with 22,189, with Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia 12,384. Now to OT region. OT, our 9 constituencies. This year elections, OT, 1,013 polling stations. Out of that, 257 and Ababeka and Sa. John Dramani Mahama is leading OT with 36,556, and then Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia is 13,999. Savannah region, our 7 constituencies. Savannah, Umunya 794 polling stations this year. Out of the 794 polling stations, 109 and Ababedru. 109, John Dramani Mahama is leading with 36,556, and after Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, John Dramani Mahama, 18,479, and then Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, 5,069. Upper East, 15 constituencies. Upper East, there were 15 constituencies, and Omunya 1,592 polling stations. Umbeto Omoswaba. Necessarily, emu 111 and Aba. John Dramani Mahama is leading with 20,192, and then Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia 5,010, and we are left with only 4. Upper West, our 11 constituencies. Now, more 1,307 polling stations. Out of that, 206 and Aba. John Dramani Mahama is leading with 31,446, and then Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia 9,369. Voter region. As usual, you know, it's NDC stronghold. They had 2,373 polling stations. Out of the 2,373 polling stations, 863 and Aba Abedru. John Dramani Mahama is leading with 179,606, as Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia is having 16,523. Western region 17. Now, Western region is a swing area. A string area. Says here, we have 2,738 polling stations, and out of the 2,738 polling stations, 479 and Aba. John Dramani Mahama is still leading Western region again, 65,290 votes, and then Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia 44,564, and then finally with Western North NDC area, we have 1,211 polling stations. Out of the 1,211 polling stations,